Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grin Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. It is time to harvest. I didn't have to wait until the night. I'm happy for that. We're going to have a late afternoon harvest here of our soybeans. So, get our equipment out here. And I guess I'll just unfold this and turn it on from here. The corn is also ready, so I'll be harvesting that very soon. Turn that on. And we'll roll. Yeah, I may redo something with this corner here. I may not make it so close to the power poles. Take a little bit off of it. Go forward. Cruise control on. Alright, and we are harvesting, guys. We are getting our soybeans in. Now you see, I don't know if it's the landscape here or what, but I may have to put a little grass in row here. I think it's the elevation of the land here. Things are slow going. Yep, I'm gonna have to roll a little bit of this edge back in here, because until we get, well, I don't know, until we get the landscaping tool, I might be able to smooth that out a little bit. And it does, I think it looks like it's smoothing out a little bit towards this way, so I need to do a little work back there. Don't hit the truck, don't hit the truck. Alright. So we're harvesting them beans. I got a ton of trees I still got to clean up over here on the edge of 20. I have not touched them. So once we get done with 23 up there, if we don't have enough money for what would we call that? The property that we're looking at. This one right here. 23 East, I guess? Alright, we'll call it 23 East. It doesn't really have a number on it. There's no field. So we'll call that 23 East. Oh, I just barely clipped that sign. And my tipper's kind of sticking out here a little bit. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. Forgot how at an angle this is here. But we're getting it, we're getting it. No weeds in the canola yet. I'm going 5 miles an hour, but I think it's due to the terrain. I don't know, it might be the header. Whoa, whoa. It might be the header. I'll wait till I get up here where it's flat. If I'm still going 5 miles an hour, it's probably the header. I probably need to repair it. Now, you can take them back to the shop to repair them. I don't think there's any difference in cost. Or you can do it from the menu. The shop guys come out to you and repair it in your field. So... yeah, I may have to roll some of this edge in because we're going to lose a little bit there if not. I don't know, I think we're getting more than we're losing though. So I might keep it as it is. Yeah, I'm still going 5, so let me get in here, go to garage, find the header, there it is. Repair for 243, yes. Now let's test this theory. Yep, see now I'm going 6 miles an hour instead of 5. So your headers matter on the speed. I don't know, what do the vehicles do? I've never gotten to that point. What do the vehicles do when they don't get repaired? Cost more money maybe? I don't know. Now should I go all the way around and do one pass? I think I'm gonna. I think I've got enough capacity in here for that. See, I gotta clean up all these trees and we'll expand this a little bit more here. Gotta get these trees cleaned up. But we're sitting good. We're sitting at 110,000. We need 152 for that expansion on 23. And then I think after 23 we might start broadening our horizons. We might start looking at properties elsewhere instead of down here, mainly, you know, in the south, in the forest down here. I still wonder if I should plant that hill like there. There's a lot of space there. It would be a task, that's for sure. We would be sitting sideways with our combine, but I've seen videos where they've really been on a hill. They've been able to turn their headers though. I don't think we can turn headers in this game yet. A little end cab. Oh wow, you can't even see the end cab because of the glare off the windshield from the sunlight. And this is where I thought we might have an issue. It slowed down a little bit, but I think we're still good. Oh yeah. I don't think we'll be able to harvest this field with anything other than this combine, because it has the smaller header. I think if we put the big header on this one, the big combine, that it won't work. Now, it is possible that we could put this header on the big combine. I would have to test that out first, because I know there's issues with different headers being used on combines now. Like the combine will be too high or too short or something like that. We'll back up a little here. There we go. Now let's see if it can pull this hill. This is where I'm going to use the landscaping tool if it'll let me. I want to bring this hill down and kind of round it off and make it to where we can harvest it. Oh gosh. Nope. That ain't going to work. Let's go at an angle here. Come on, John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer. Yeah, we'll just have to come back for that there. Ooh, we have to come back for a little bit more. We're missing a little. Yeah, I definitely want to smooth this hill out. So it does miss now if your header comes too high. Used to, it would just harvest it. You could have your header way above the crop and it would still cut it, but it doesn't do that now. So more realistic. Yeah, you can see it here better. See how this is more kind of elevated and sloped down? That's why we didn't get that cut there, because it kind of slopes up behind it. It was too much for it to try to handle. Too much of an angle. Should be smooth running now. Yeah. Smooth going now. We're gonna have to empty soon too. When the sun goes down, it's going down. So happy they have John Deere. I'm gonna say this every episode probably. I'm so happy they have John Deere in the game. I've always wanted the John Deere brand in the game, and they never had it. They always had mods for it for the PC side, but they were just not high quality mods. These are in-game not developer, but Giants created models here, so they are really nice. It's kind of the difference between buying Great Value or, you know, the name brand stuff. There is a difference. It is real. How am I going to empty into that there? I have to pull that down. Yeah, let me tab to my truck. Tell you what, let me take this up there. Get it out of the way. I'm going to park it down here at the base of 23. Right in here looks good. Just off the road. And we'll go get our Wilson trailer. There's a train. The trains are still a-running. Why can not hit road signs? I'm gonna pull this forward to where it's a little more even up here, and then we'll empty into this. Alright. Combine still running, or did it shut off? Nope, it's still running. I was kind of wondering if it would still be running. Yeah, let's go ahead and empty this out here. I think I might start going clockwise the next go around. Jump into the back part here. So yeah, we're getting this harvest knocked out here. Soybean prices are still in the... Canola might be coming up at the restaurant. Have to keep an eye on that. Don't have any yet. There's our canola sitting in the field over there. Hopefully we'll get a good soybean price here eventually. Put that back in. And you know what? I'm going to turn around right down here. I was a little concerned about this big bump here too. Something else I can use the landscaping tool for to knock it down. Hopefully it'll let me do it. I've seen people been using the beta, and I would use the beta to show it off, but I think I'm just gonna wait until they actually release the full version, because betas are known to be buggy and you could have issues, you know. This is actually pretty smooth up to right there. We could expand this a little more. I don't know, that kind of goes up kind of steep there. I don't know, we might can make it work. We'll plow it up and see. Whoa. Walk into your tines there. Alright, I'm going to turn around here. No, it's not that bad of a drop off. Combine handled it alright. We could expand that a little more. Cut them trees. We own them. We still got timber to cut, guys. So we can make some money. You know what I should have done? I should have put that logging trailer down there, because I'm going to have to haul those trees back up here. Back up there. Alright. So what's everybody getting for Christmas? I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I hate to keep talking about, you know, farming and stuff. What's everybody getting for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? New PC to play Farm Sim, new console to play Farm Sim. What's everybody want for Christmas? I need a new hard drive, an external hard drive to put videos and stuff on. So I try to archive my videos. I like to hang on to them in case of a YouTube apocalyptic event or something, you know. So And I could always, you know, go back and re-download them from YouTube too, but just in case, I would like to have them on a hard copy. Plus, I could put spare video editing files and audio files and stuff over there on a new hard drive. I really need a second monitor too. Could really use a second monitor. If I got a second monitor, I may take a stab at streaming, live streaming. Alright, let's see if this will pull the hill this way. I know we can go this way. But I'm going to have to get that up there eventually. Still going 6 miles an hour, that's not bad. Be pulling a hill. Might miss right here. Yep, it went over just a little bit right there. I bet I could go up that hill. That hill's not as steep as that one, and it went up that one just right there at that angle just fine. So I could probably take this up the hill a little more with this field. Oh no, that looks a little steep right there. Maybe I'll just leave it as it is. Maybe it's big enough. I'm always looking for ways to increase the yield or make things more efficient. I could go straight up right there. I'm thinking about it, guys. I'm thinking about it. I may just leave it like this. This seems to be flowing pretty smooth right here, so. Boy, them coyotes are real out here. You can hear them barking. Some think it's a dog. I think it's a coyote. It sounds more like a coyote barking. If you've never heard a coyote bark, I'm sure you could probably YouTube it or Google it or something. But this is gonna be a good payday. This is a long-term investment with the crops, because you want to wait till your price gets better than it is now. Obviously, I would say wait for a great demand, but great demands don't come often, and they have fixed them. That is the good news. When you sell for a great demand, it's actually a great demand. The price goes up, and it stays steady at that price. So that wasn't the case in 17. You could sell for a great demand, and it would come down a little. It would stay at that price, but it wasn't really a great demand. You'd have other places that were paying more for the crop than the great demand. And see, that defeats the purpose of a great demand, so I'm glad they fixed that. But like I said, this is a long-term investment. We'll store these up. I've already got 34,500 liters, yeah, of soybeans in the rail silo, I think, yeah, because we don't have anywhere else to store them. Can you see the rail silo from here? Yeah, you can barely see the top of the building over the trees. That's where we're storing all this. Hopefully we'll have a whole truckload out of this field. That would be nice. We'll save this up until the prices get better. Now on hard, I know that any price over $1,000 for soybeans is good, but on Farm Manager, I don't know. I've seen it up to 1,800 before, so when it starts, I'll keep a close eye on it. When it starts going up the next time, whatever it stops at, we'll just kind of start from there as far as the highest price goes. cut on down that way, and we'll empty again once we get down to the tipper. I don't have an auger wagon, so I wanted to invest in a truck and a tipper with a large capacity first, and I love the Wilson trailer. You see that a lot around here where I live. So I did not get a little bitty tipper or an auger wagon. I said, you know what, I'm going to be harvesting this myself anyway, so let me just get a trailer and I'll just empty into the trailer just to start out. Now eventually I will hire this out and let a hired worker do it, and I'll come back and repair these fields or tweak them back to where a hired worker can, you know, utilize them, but that's well down the road. Well on down the road, until we get some money to buy some fields elsewhere, which those fields up there, yeah, they're expensive, except for 14, 15, 16, 17. We'll probably look at those first. I won't lie. Alright, let's get down here and put the pipe out. We'll go ahead and empty these into the back reservoir. I'm pretty sure it's not a reservoir. It's probably something like a, what would you call that, tank? Or, I don't know, reservoir might work. Hopper, maybe? Bin? I don't think there's any wrong term for it. Alright guys, so we're going to keep on harvesting here, get these koi beans, yeah, these soybeans cut, that's what I was trying to say. And we'll take this load up to the rail silo when we get a full load. So until next time, I guess we'll just keep on going here. Remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys later.